On the back of looking at a couple of players that are at their second clubs, I thought we'll do best recruits. So top 5 best recruits.
Okay.
And to have just to whip through a few, we've got Luke Dunstan, Tim O'Brien, Jordan Dawson, Darcy Fort, Marbiol Chol, Segler, Hewitt, Stengel, Greenwood, Paddy McCartan. Now,
Lindsay, just to clarify, this is from the current crop of players.
The current crop of players. So if you're going all time, you're looking at the Josh Kennedys. They've gone from Hawthorn over to Sydney and become great players, but we're only talking, this is their first year. So I thought, if you're going to look at the performances of all those players, and it was basically on the back of the great performance by Tyson Stengel for Geelong in that great game, Dylan, which would have made you very happy. Tyson Stengel kicked 3 goals.
He was good. No, Stengel was outstanding.
Yeah, and has been outstanding after having, I think it was a year in the SANFL last year. Obviously talented, but I thought we'd go on the back of him. Who's been the best recruit for the year? Now, you guys got any ideas? Or
can I throw 2 in?
2.
You mentioned him there.
Yeah.
Was Chol. I think that.
Yeah, I was going to say Chol.
Especially given that the Suns lost King. And they needed to fill that void with the goals. And both he and Levi Casbolt as a key forward duo have been fantastic for the Suns, who are still mathematically still in the hunt for the 8, which is better position than they ever have been. But Chol he's been fantastic. And the other one with my Collingwood hat on, I would say Lipinski in the midfield. By him coming in from the Dogs where he couldn't get a run, that's allowed Pendlebury to probably go back and play off half back a little. But Lipinski's been outstanding. But mine, I love the big fella, Chol. He's a bit of a cult hero at the Suns. And he's just great to watch. So they'd be my 2.
I'd say Adam Chero. I think he's probably only averaging maybe
the
20.
Best?
Maybe not the best, but I think when you look at what he's brought to Carlton's midfield, he's been the missing piece they've needed for the last couple of years. And
Dylan, who's number 1 for you that jumps out?
I pretty much agree with everything Greg said about Marbiol Chol. He's just been sensational and just fit in with the Gold Coast Suns like a glove. And it's just, I've had stuff to do with Mabs when he was at Richmond, and I just could not be more delighted that he's getting a weekly game, playing some great footy. Unfortunately, he was just at a club that had enough ruck stocks and has found a great spot at the Gold Coast Suns, and couldn't be more delighted for him.
Yeah, well, no, I think the good nominations. I actually didn't have him number 1.
Okay.
I've gone Paddy McCartan.
Yes,
I just think
he's been very good.
What he's doing across halfback for the Sydney Swans, I think he's become an elite defender in the competition. And, after coming out of the 2s last year, so he wasn't listed last year with the Swans, 2s then got suspended for a long period of time through the concussion issues. So I got Paddy McCartan as number 1. Chol I had as 2. Kicking 30 goals and, as you're saying, significant role that he's playing. I had Tyson Stengel as 3. He's in that discussion for the mid-small forward. He's kicked 29 goals this year and got 6 votes in the coaches' votes on the weekend. Yeah. He's playing a significant role. Then I've got Will Brodie. Will Brodie's averaging 27 touches after hardly playing at the Gold Coast.
Was it 20-odd games over 5 years or something like that?
Something like that.
The Suns?
And in the NEFL, he would rack up big numbers. But something went amiss and the penny's dropped now, and he's playing a great role there. Then I've got the other one was George Hewitt. So my number 5 is George Hewitt.